Three hot, three not. This is a series in which I look at the three hottest wrestlers coming off the last PLE Saturday night's main event, and the three not hottest wrestlers, cold, if you will, also from Saturday night's main event. So, well, who's hot? Who's hot? NXT stars. The NXT stars really, woo, buddy. Hot. Oba Femi. Whoa, that dude had aura. Ooh. He came out to a thunderous applause. The crowd knew this was the future. This was a big deal. Obafemi made the most of his first impression on the main roster. He went up against Cody eye to eye. And Cody's the one who walked away. He grabbed Cody by the arm and was like, I'm not done with you yet. They had a match. Unfortunately, it was thrown out because of Drew McIntyre. I did think that was a lame finish, but be that as it may, Oba Femi looked great, but he was not alone. Sol Ruka, she went up against Bayley, and she looked amazing. Hit the stole snatcher. Now, she's had a couple flirtations with the main roster, but still, great job. A lot of eyes on her, and Bayley made her look like $1 million, and Sol Ruka really showed up, showed out. Great job right there. And then we have Leon Slater, a TNA guy, is on a WWE hot list. Leon Slater and Javon Evans. A lot of people said that was the match of the night, and those two dudes, can you believe it, 21 years old? I'm double their age, and they've done more than me. That's a midlife crisis if I think about it a little too long. So let's just say they did a great job as well. Very thankful. John Cena said, Triple H, can I step in here for a second? Can we actually highlight some young talent and not just make it all about me? John Cena going out on his sword while showcasing the up-and-coming generation. Everyone on NXT looked great, and I'll throw this out there too. On SmackDown, Lash Legend beat Alexa Bliss and Carmelo Hayes. He went and saved Ilya Dragunov from a beatdown. So right there, that's like 7 people that I just mentioned on the up-and-coming, the future of WWE. So hot right now. How hot would I say? I would say they're like pizza rolls, you know? They're like pizza rolls that you have to break open and let the heat come out, or an egg roll. I had an egg roll yesterday. That's what you have to do. You have to break open the egg roll and let the heat come out for a little bit, because if you eat it right away, you're going to be burning that tongue. I think I burned the roof of my mouth. I was wondering all day what happened, and now that's what it is. It's all raw up there, but you know, you don't want to hear that. You want to hear who's cold. I did consider putting Cody Rhodes on the cold list, but I am not gonna, because there was an internet exclusive floating around from WWE.com where Cody Rhodes actually takes the fight to Drew McIntyre. Go check that out. So Cody narrowly missed the cold list. I'm not putting him on the hot list yet. I want to see which way he goes. Does Cody fire up, or does Cody just just go back to respecting everybody? So the jury's out on if Cody's hot or cold at the moment, but who is cold? Jey Uso, I gotta put on the cold list. Now, I'm not sure if this is a story beat or not. I think it's a story beat. I think that the Usos are going to go up for the tag team titles, and when they lose, Jey Uso is going to completely crash out. But we're not talking about the future, what could and could not happen. No, I am not the watcher. I do not see all of the timelines. I'm not a passive observer. I'm an online complainer, apparently. But in my defense, if WWE produced better quality, I wouldn't complain as much. But get back on track, Chop. Get back on track. Jey Uso, right now, went from winning the Royal Rumble in January to, fast forward to December, his brother saying loss after loss after loss has made Big Jim get off the couch and say, Jay, we're a tag team again. So literally Jimmy Uso ran down all of Jey Uso's failures while Jay just stood there. Jay just stood there, and then they was like, yeet, L, 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 yeet. Jay Uso had a really compelling storyline about him crashing out over his losses, and Roman in his ear saying, you need to make it about yourself, Jay. And then Jimmy just like, L, L, L. So Jay Uso forced into the tag team division once more. How cold is Jey Uso? You know, let's just say a nice cold chilled mug, where you pour a draft beer into. Let's do hot now. Hot is Austin Theory. It was me, Austin. It was me. He revealed himself, pulled off the mask, and it was Austin Theory. He was the dude. Now, honestly, personally speaking, the reveal of Austin Theory be the masked attacker, the guy who's been helping out the Vision since War Games, was kind of lackluster, kind of a letdown. I'm happy for Austin Theory, but when he pulled off the mask, here's the problem. He's literally been a jobber for 2 years. Literally jobbed. And so for him to suddenly now just be the main dude in a huge storyline, it's just a little weird. It's like when Jinder Mahal suddenly became the WWE champion. I'm a big don't hinder Jinder guy, but it was weird that suddenly this guy, I'm supposed to treat him like a main event guy. Now, Drew McIntyre, on the other hand, he was also a jobber once upon a time, but they rebuilt him slowly, methodically, and with purpose. Jinder Mahal wasn't. He was just like, you guys gotta believe, you guys and gals, need to believe that this dude is championship material, like it or not. And so it was always weird to view Jinder as champion, even though I loved it. I actually did love Jinder's championship run. That goes with Austin Theory too. That goes with Austin Theory as well. He has lost, and it's hard for me to now just be like, okay, whatever, cool. Let's just the past, because they didn't rebuild him. He hasn't been rebuilt, and it's like he took off the mask and he just stood there. He stared. I'm putting him on the hot list, but honestly, he's more like he's like a bowl of cereal hot without milk, all right? So there's no coldness to this cereal, but it's almost like he's like, if lukewarm was, what's lukewarm? What's the temperature of lukewarm? 50 degrees? I don't know. 60 degrees? He would be like 61 degrees. He's the lowest on the hot scale you could be, only because like, he has not really been rebuilt. You can't just take a jobber. If suddenly we were to put Otis in the main event spot, I wouldn't really take Otis seriously right this second. We could rebuild Otis, but it's not just catapult him. And that's what I'm saying with Austin Theory. I wish they would have went the Drew McIntyre rebuild way instead of the Jinder Mahal, here, he's a top guy now way. So, okay, but happy for Austin Theory. Let's go now to his former tag team partner from A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller is going to be on the cold list. You could argue the whole New Day should be on here, but the reason why I'm doing just Grayson Waller himself is because of the juxtaposition of where he is on the card and where his partner is on the card. Austin Theory, even though I had some criticisms, he's still in the main program. About to be paired up with the likes of Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman. And what is Grayson Waller doing? He's with the New Day. I love the New Day. Love the New Day. Think that their heel turn was wasted and squandered, and I thank God for the New Day that they're still entertaining despite their bad booking. But I can't help to say that when I look at Theory and I look at Waller, I see one Shawn Michaels, I see one Marty Jannetty right in this second. I do think that Grayson Waller is very entertaining, and he can make it out of it. He's still kind of young. I am worried though, but right now, he is part of a tag team that is consistently and constantly getting jobbed out to elevate other people. I hate that, but I gotta put my feelings aside. Yeah, gotta put him on the cold list. So, Grayson Waller, how cold is he? You know that bowl of cereal that Austin Theory was? Well, now we put milk in it. He's a nice cold bowl of cereal. That's Grayson Waller. He's getting airtime, and very You know, he's got something going on, and cereal is like, you know, it's a breakfast. It's a breakfast. You can eat it, you can enjoy it, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be really nutritionally. It's not going to help you out unless it's Magic Spoon. This is where I would talk about you, Magic Spoon, if you would sponsor this channel. See, I can do ads. Somebody sponsor this channel. Magic Spoon, hear me out. All right, so now let's do part-timers. I usually do part-timers as just separate entities because almost always a part-timer is hot. And so let's do this. Logan Paul, this is the last time I'm going to put him on the part-time list. If I'm seeing Logan Paul every single week, and I'm thinking he might be full-time now. I'm thinking he's full-time, so I'm going to put him on. This is the last time Logan Paul is on the part-time list until he misses a month of TV. Once he misses a month of TV, he is going to go back onto the part-time list. But right now, he's full-time after this. So what is he? I guess I'll say hot. He's been way hotter, don't get me wrong, but again, here's a dude who's showing up. I keep hearing lots of good things in the back about Logan Paul. I'm seeing lots of good things in the front about Logan Paul. He's having matches. He is. I do like his role in the Vision, but I think they need to play it up just a little more. I want to see a little more comedy and humor from this side of things. I want to see Logan Paul as the Bloodline's Sami Zayn, and I think they really need to play into that. Now, it might be a little hard because I'm not sure Braun Breaker is ready for the stone face, straight man Roman Reigns type of portrayal that Sami had to play off of, but we got to do something. I think this would really help build the character and evolve the character of Logan Paul. But that said, he's doing good work. He's been hotter, but he's definitely not cold with his positioning in the Vision, and it seemed like he might be the guy who brought Austin Theory in. I do hope they explain that, how Austin Theory got to be the masked man, and hopefully it was Logan Paul, and we can get some backstory there. It'd be even cooler if there's they filmed it, and Logan Paul had to sit down with Austin Theory, you know, so Austin Theory's just moping to himself, and Logan Paul's like, hey dude, when I first came into WWE, I eyeballed you, and I mimicked, you know, just talk him up, and we can play that up. And it was Logan Paul who then brought in Austin Theory. So, lots of room there for storyline beats. What about Brock Lesnar? Cold. He just, after Survivor Series, he just didn't show up. So he's cold. Roman Reigns, same thing. After Survivor Series, just stopped showing up. So he's cold. AJ Lee, same thing. After Survivor Series, just stopped showing up. So she's cold. And that's where we're at with WWE. Honestly, you don't even have to have a reason to just not show up anymore. It's just expected. What do you expect from those guys? That's the excuse people give. What do you expect from Roman Reigns? What do you expect from AJ Lee? What do you expect from Brock Lesnar? They're part-timers. They're just not going to show up. That is legit. WWE has conditioned us to the point that now we call people stupid for expecting our wrestlers to show up for TV. Whatever. See ya in Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble, because that's the next time we're going to see those folks. And then John Cena. John Cena has been on the part-time list all year long with 36 dates, even though he wanted 220, and he would have been considered a full-timer, but nope, he had 36 dates because Triple H had nothing for him, apparently. And, John Cena, this hurts. He's not eligible for this list. Wait, what? What, Chop? No, he's not. He's retired. John Cena, he's neither hot nor is he cold. He is not eligible to be on this list. So, that sucks. He's retired. Moving on to our final hot and cold. Ooh, that hurt. Ugh, that stings. Moving on to our final hot, our final cold, and that will be Gunther. Gunther is hot, red hot. I did not want the tap out, okay? I did not want the tap out. I will die on that hill. I wish he would have just passed out. If you wanted the tap out, okay, cool. Go for it. We're allowed to have different opinions. Like, I am literally allowed to have a different opinion than you. And here's the crazy part. You still might be right, and I still might be right, because these are opinions. And you can literally be like, I understand your perspective, and we can still have a conversation without just being like, you're a moron, you idiot. So anyways, let's move on from the should he or should he not have tapped. Whatever the case may be, he tapped out John Cena, and now we got ourselves a bona fide, not just legend killer, but a career killer. If they let Gunther retire Brock Lesnar and or AJ Styles, we've got, like, that's 3 people. Goldberg, thank God. John Cena, sad face. He retires one more legend. You got something huge. It's almost like too good of an opportunity to miss. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity even. And like it is Triple H though, so who knows if he'll capitalize on it. But that said, he walked into Raw with a chorus of boos. It's like the heavens opened up to boo you, Gunther, boo. And it was great, and Gunther leaned heavy into it. He was like, I made John Cena tap out like a little B word, and he said that twice. So, Gunther, even though Michael Cole said on this day, sports entertainment was killed by wrestling, I don't know. Gunther walked in as a sports entertainer. He wasn't wrestling that night, but he was soaking in the booze. Red hot. Like, the term nuclear heat is thrown around when we saw Gunther last night, or not last night, but on Raw, and that's what it was. Nuclear heat. One of the hottest you could be. That's what Gunther is right now. I hope to God they capitalize on it. It's like we could go the Otis feud, or we could go the AJ Styles feud. I'm afraid it's Otis. It's like we don't like, if we have an Otis fight next week, fine, but AJ needs to get involved, and Gunther cannot lose. Like, for real, if we need to keep him away from the titles just so we protect that the aura that he has right now, we cannot have any kind of losses on Gunther for 1 to 2 years. I know that's crazy, but like, we gotta get the most out of this John Cena orange. Orange. Yeah, the John Cena orange. We gotta squeeze it dry. Everything we can get from that victory, we gotta take it. And Gunther is so far so good. But we gotta keep it going. 30 seconds. Spend 30 seconds on the Otis thing, and he needs to be fighting top guys and beating top guys. Like, for real. But Gunther, red freaking hot. Still shouldn't have tapped him out. John Cena still should have passed out, but Gunther, hot. And now we go to our final cold person. Ironically, he's cold, but he's in some kind of way, he's hot too. I'm not going to do this often. I may do it again in the future, but I try not to. But on the cold list is Triple H. Triple H is cold, and now he was getting boos, but it was the wrong kind of boos. We were like, when we boo Gunther the character. When we boo Triple H, we boo Triple H the human being. Right? We boo Triple H the human being. And here's the thing, though. It's like, well, then what's the difference? It's because one, we're booing the character, one's the human. That's the difference. But here's the thing. Wrestling fans are we're so insane that you could take those boos towards the human and instantly make it about a character, and we will flip. We will flip. Triple H needs to pull a 1997 Vince McMahon right now. I gotta get to work. But I gotta talk Triple H first. So, like, no joke, if Triple H took these boos and became Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon of 1997, 98, it would change everything. He would go from dead on arrival cold to just like, I don't know. it would be beyond nuclear. It would be Nova heat. And it would be amazing, actually. I am so much against Triple H right now. It's insane. I hate Triple H, but if Triple H then came on and as an on-screen character, right? On-screen character with Gunther by his side, and then just shoved in my face everything that I hate about him, saying how profits are up, ticket prices are up, John Cena was a little B-word, and the future, I gotta look to the future. You fat nerds that are in basements or garages just don't understand. And it's all about me and my steaks that I eat for dinner. I don't care about any of you. And the sad thing is, every single one of you are going to keep buying these tickets because your lives don't matter. The only thing that matters in your lives are what I produce. I would hate him, but I would change from hating him as a person into hating him as a character. And that's why us wrestling fans are sickos. Like, sorry, that's an AEW term, but it's kind of right. We are sickos. And I would like that. When Vince McMahon betrayed Bret the Hitman Hart at 1997, that was a horrible thing. And then Vince McMahon came on and said, Vince McMahon did not screw Bret Hart. Bret Hart screwed Bret Hart, and you wanted to murder Vince. And then slowly but surely, Vince started becoming more and more of an on-screen character and more of a heel until finally the dude was just insane. Did you know the record books actually has Vince McMahon with a win over God? That's how insane Vince McMahon would eventually become. And him and Austin during the Attitude Era was like nonstop entertainment. But it was because Vince McMahon had done such a horrible thing that it forced Vince to become a character. Triple H, right now, he has done such a horrible thing, he should just lean into it, become a character. That go away heat would just become heat. And it would become good heat, entertaining, and I'm telling you, myself included, I hate Triple H right now, but I would probably begin to like him. Like on some levels, as just entertaining. And that's what happened with Vince McMahon. And that's what Triple H could do now. Triple H has to get over himself, though. The real life Triple H thinks that he is doing like all these good things, and he's not. He's really not. But if he leaned into them as a character, it'd be all entertaining. That would be entertaining. Right now, Triple H is he's like a wasteland barren cold. He's after the nuclear bomb, right? Now he's in nuclear winter. He is nuclear winter. But if he turned heel, it would be like a rebirth. I'm telling you, there is nothing better than just an obnoxious heel. And Triple H has played that obnoxious heel most of his life. And honestly, I think he is an obnoxious heel in real life. So just amp it up, dude. Just amp it up. Like, for real. Triple H, he's cold right now. Nuclear winter. But one promo and the landscape, a new era would really be here. So those are my 3 hot, 3 not. Let me know what you think about them. Who's hot? You, and you. You're cold though. Sorry, you, not you. You're cold. I see ya over there. Don't worry. We'll heat you up. Here, just rub your hands down. Do this. I learned this from The Dark Knight. Just rub your chest. You'll get, okay, let's end. See you, bye.